Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about a moment that may have lasted only a few seconds, yet it was enough to make countless fans pause, replay the video, and flood social media with comments and reactions. Tian Xiwei is once again in the spotlight after attending a public event. As she walked past the fan area, she was seen smiling warmly, waving her hand, and greeting the people who had been waiting to see her. It was such a simple moment. There was no major announcement. No shocking revelation. Yet perhaps because of its simplicity, many fans felt the genuine warmth that Tian Xiwei naturally brings. Within minutes, clips and photos from the event began spreading across social media platforms. Many fans said her smile felt incredibly comforting. Others admitted that the moment reminded them of how much her career has grown over the past few years. And as has happened so many times before, whenever Tian Xiwei becomes the center of attention, another name almost always finds its way into the conversation. Zhang Linghe. Not because they were attending the same event. And not because there has been any official announcement about a new project. As of now, there is no verified information confirming that Zhang Linghe attended the event or publicly reacted to Tian Xiwei's appearance today. However, their chemistry in Pursuit of Jade still holds a special place in the hearts of many viewers. For the LingXi fandom, almost every update about either of them instantly brings back memories of the incredible partnership they shared on screen. Maybe that's exactly why such a simple moment suddenly feels so much bigger. Fans began reposting scenes from their drama. New fan edits quickly appeared online. Old photos resurfaced once again. The comment sections were filled with memories of how naturally Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei worked together throughout the series. Some fans even left a simple comment. "I really miss seeing them in the same frame." It may be a short sentence, but it perfectly captures what so many people are feeling. Because sometimes, what people miss the most isn't a huge announcement. It's those small moments that once made millions of viewers smile. Then another question began circulating throughout the fandom. What if, someday, when Tian Xiwei attends another public event, Zhang Linghe suddenly appears as a surprise guest? Once again, it's important to emphasize that this is simply an imaginary scenario created to spark discussion among fans. It is not official information, nor has anything like this been confirmed. But it's certainly an interesting thought. Just imagine the atmosphere. Fans are waiting for Tian Xiwei. The cameras are already in position. The spotlights turn on. Then, from a distance, someone walks into the venue. And to everyone's surprise, it's Zhang Linghe. Maybe it's nothing more than imagination. But it's not difficult to picture how social media might react. New hashtags could begin trending almost instantly. Fan reaction videos would spread everywhere. Classic Pursuit of Jade scenes might once again fill everyone's feeds. New LingXi fan edits would appear one after another. And of course, the discussions would begin all over again. Is it just a coincidence? Are they preparing for another project together? Or is it simply an ordinary appearance at the same event? Those questions would almost certainly dominate the comment sections. But as of today, there is absolutely no evidence that this imaginary scenario has actually happened. And perhaps that's one of the most fascinating things about being part of a fandom. Sometimes what keeps a community alive isn't only official news. It's the excitement, the hope, and the unforgettable chemistry between two actors who once made millions of viewers laugh, smile, and become emotionally invested in their story. Today, Tian Xiwei reminded everyone of something beautifully simple. She smiled. She waved. she greeted her fans. To some people, those may seem like ordinary gestures. But for fans who have followed her journey for years, moments like these carry far greater meaning. Because even the smallest act of kindness from an artist can become a memory that fans cherish for a very long time. The same can be said for Zhang Linghe. Whenever he appears in public, fans continue to show him incredible love and support. And whenever Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei are mentioned together again, it becomes clear just how lasting the impression they left through their work truly is. Not because of rumors. Not because of speculation. But because of the genuine chemistry they created while working together. Maybe that's why the LingXi fandom continues to grow even today. So many people still hope they'll one day reunite in another drama. Will that hope eventually become reality? No one knows. For now, all we can do is wait for official news while continuing to support each of them in their own journeys. Because in the end, great performances always find a way to stay in people's hearts. And today's simple moment, Tian Xiwei smiling warmly at her fans, is a beautiful reminder that the bond between an artist and their supporters doesn't always require grand speeches or dramatic announcements. Sometimes, just one sincere smile is enough to make thousands of people smile along with her. Now we'd love to hear from you. If Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei were to reunite in another project someday, what kind of characters would you love to see them play? And how do you think the LingXi fandom would react if that day finally came? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's discussion, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest updates on Zhang Linghe, Tian Xiwei, and the world of C-dramas. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.